Good morning, Klein Oak.
Hey everybody, welcome to another day. I hope yesterday was great for you, and I hope today is an even better one. A lot of the same things today, so not a whole lot of new stuff for you, but I just want to encourage you guys to keep working, keep reaching out when you need help, and just keep up with the work. Again, I want to remind everybody the expectation is that if you're capable of doing the work, if you're not in some sort of a major situation where it's just not possible for you, we want you guys working through that work. This is important information. 25% of the course material is taking place during this at-home learning portion. So that is important information. I want you guys to get that to kind of complete a well-rounded understanding of these concepts. So please make sure you're keeping up with that. If you have questions, again, just please reach out. Send emails to admin, counselors, to your teachers. We're all standing by, ready to help you. So get with us if you need it. As a reminder, the first assignment is going to be due, actually it's going to be last week and this week, so technically it's going to be 2 assignments per class, is going to be due this coming Sunday by 12 midnight. That is the 19th. And again, with yesterday, there's a bunch of stuff that seems to be thrown into, the weekly assignments. Sometimes there's a warm-up and there might be activities to help prepare you for the actual graded assessment. We don't want you to just do that one thing. So some of you may understand the concepts enough where you can just do it. But if you find yourself, struggling with that material, you want to make sure you're going through as much as you can prior to taking the assessment. So that's probably more of an individual decision. But please reach out to us if you need help. We're going to jump in a little bit early with our staff check-in today. And so we're going to check in with Miss DeBatas. She's one of our 9th grade science teachers. And she sent me a video, and why don't we check out what she has been up to.
Hey Oak, it's Mr. Bodice. I hope that you're all well. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that you're happy. I just wanted to come on quick and check in, tell you all that your teachers are thinking about you, that we miss you, and that you are definitely in our thoughts and in our prayers right now. I hope that you all had a great holiday weekend, whether you're celebrating Passover or you're celebrating Easter, that it was a time that you could really just spend with your family and be grateful for the things that we do have. And so this week, I challenge all of you at Klein Oak every day to think about the most positive thing that happened to you each day. Whether you write it down or whether you just say it out loud or think about it, I want you to think about one positive thing that happened to you each day. For me today, we have a lot of learning challenges at my house because I have a kindergartner and a preschooler. So it's been very challenging to get my work done and to tend to my children and their schoolwork at the same time. So I found that I'm most productive in the morning. So I get done as much work as I possibly can in the morning, and then we spend the rest of the day outside, as long as it's, nice out. Which we're grateful that we live in Texas because the weather here has been amazing. So what's been keeping me really busy, besides those other obvious things, is I've just been outside. I just have to be outside. I have 4 gardens that I tend to, so I have 2 in my front yard and 2 in my backyard. So I've been keeping really busy, and my seeds are popping up, and it's been a really great learning experience for my own kids, and they love the garden. I have my trusty Lily behind me, trying to do some phototropism. But every day, guys, what I've been doing that helps me to get through each one of these quarantined days is to just have a positive mindset. Whatever you are going to put out into the world is what you're going to get back. So I remember that, and I try to stay positive, put out positive thoughts and positive vibes to my family so that they are not scared and that they can then in turn return positive vibes to me. I hope that you are all well, and I hope this video finds you well, and I cannot wait to see everybody back at school. Take care, Oak. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
All right, super. That was a great heartfelt message there. I want to thank Mr. Bottas for sending that in. A couple other things I want to mention. I got an email from Miss McGee today, and she kind of shared with me what she's been doing. And she's been learning to play guitar, which I thought was really interesting. She didn't have a video or anything like that, but what she did share with me is that Fender, which is a very popular guitar brand, is offering 3 months of free lessons, she said. So she's been taking them. The address, and I'll put it on here as well, but the address is fender.com/play. So if you're a beginner, or maybe you got a guitar on the house and you had wanted to play but never had before, or maybe you've been playing for a while, like this could be something to check out. Again, she told me it was free, so that could be pretty good. She's been doing it. She said it's good lessons. So if that's something you're interested in, that could be a good use of your time. I also wanted to recognize the Klein Oak Technology Student Association. This group on campus had 45 students who qualified to compete in the state competition, which would have been this weekend in Fort Worth. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen like a lot of the other groups we've talked about. Very disappointing. Do not let that take away from all the hard work that you guys did. I'm going to try to run their names. There's 45 of them, so it's a lot of names, but I'm going to try to run them while I'm kind of talking about this thing. So hopefully we can recognize those guys and again just say we're proud of you, congratulations. Very disappointed that you weren't able to compete this weekend. But again, don't let that cloud the accomplishment that you guys had. So mindful moment is today. I got a little bit more information on that. I still have yet to attend one. I'm wanting to. I will not be able to today because I have some meetings at the same time, which has been my recurring problem. I'm hoping to maybe this Thursday, but from what I'm understanding, these are 10-15 minutes, and it's everybody sort of turns their camera off, so you're not going to have to be on camera, but everybody can see Miss Irwin, and she just sort of leads you in 10 to 15 minutes of kind of quiet meditation. Again, just a chance to kind of calm down, catch your breath. These are stressful times, and so if that's something that sounds like a benefit for you, you can check that out. I will put all of the information on how to join that Zoom in the Schoology post that I used to post this video. Okay? Our movie of the day yesterday was What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. If you guys watched that, I hope you enjoyed it. Today's movie stars probably my high school hero in terms of actor. He was my favorite actor when I was a high school kid, and that's Jim Carrey. I went to high school in the 90s, and he was very, very popular in the 90s. He had been on a show called A Living Color in the early 90s, which was very popular, a sketch comedy show. And then he later went on to do Ace Ventura and The Mask and Liar, Liar, a lot of very big hits in the 90s. And then he sort of, you didn't see him as much as he got into the 2000s, kind of around the turn of the century. He had a couple of dramatic roles that won him a couple of Golden Globes. And then, again, he sort of just, you don't see him as much. He's got a show on Showtime now called Kidding, I believe. I haven't seen it, but in any event, this movie came out in 2008 or 2010, somewhere in there, but it's called The Yes Man. And Jim Carrey, he's the title character, and he decides, he's kind of in a rut in his life, decides to take up a practice of saying yes to everything. And it kind of creates some pretty fun and interesting things. Co-stars Zooey Deschanel, and then Bradley Cooper is in it as well. This was kind of before Bradley Cooper got really famous, so he plays Jim Carrey's best friend in the movie. But anyway, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys like it. It's on Netflix. Once again, it's called Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey. So you guys have a great day today, and get the most out of this opportunity. Again, like we said, every single day, but I really hope you guys are finding some things to be passionate about, and you're finding ways to better yourself. Stay tuned as Mr. Jordan signs us off, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.
And our thought for the day comes from noted philosopher Aristotle, who reminds us that, quote, "It's in our darkest moments when we must focus to see the light." Again, that's by noted philosopher Aristotle and our friends at fearlessmotivation.com. And as always, Panthers, here at Klein Oak, every student enters with a promise and exits with a purpose. Stay safe and make it a great day.